So basically, the consultant told me that I have injured my Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Jeff Robs, and I'm back again. So obviously, as you've seen from the title of this video, you would have seen that I've been to the hospital today. It's been a long time coming, you know. If you have been watching, you know, or you know me, you'll be aware of my situation with my injury that I picked up in September. And yeah, it's been a long wait, and you know, getting injured during a pandemic, obviously it's not the best thing to do, but that's the kind of luck that I'm having at the moment. So you know, it's taken me a long while to get here, like well over 200 days from when I actually got injured, and I'm only now just finding out what has happened to me. I finally know what is wrong with my knee, and yeah man, just you know, make sure you watch the whole video so that you know what is going on. So yeah, you know, the day came, you know, finally, you know, I had my MRI about, let's say about getting to 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks or something like that. And so obviously I've woke up today and I'm ready. I'm proper getting excited. I've got ready, you know, I've done everything I needed to do. I've left the house, you know, jumped in the car, full of anticipation, obviously a lot of anxiety, because you just want to know like, what is wrong with you, because you know, I've been waiting a really long time. And you know, I've got to the hospital. My appointment was at 11:15 AM. I got there on time. I was about 15 minutes early. Still didn't stop me waiting in the waiting room for about almost an hour. So as you can see, like, my heart was literally jumping out my chest. I was getting hot, you know. And I was just proper like thinking like, oh my god, just hurry up, you know. Because it's literally been like, you know, 7-8 months since I actually hurt myself. So anyway, I get in there. I have to lie down on the little doctor bed thing. I don't even know what it's called, bench. No. I've laid there now, and obviously the consultant's doing the old if you've ever hurt your knee, then they do some checks on your knee to they kind of push your calf up to see if, you know, how much the ACL is connected or whatever. They've done all these kind of checks, you know, which I've been used to because they've happened a few times over the last 7 months. And so the first thing he tells me is that I don't need surgery. So obviously in my head I'm like, what? I don't need surgery? Obviously to me, I've been in pain. I've been in slight pain when I do certain movements since September. Like my knee hasn't, like, I wouldn't say that it's 100% healed, or I wouldn't even say that it's even 90% healed. So in my mind, I'm thinking I'm having surgery. But I know I don't want surgery. I will never wish for surgery. But in my head I thought, it looks like I'm gonna have surgery because it's been 7 months and I've never had any injury in my life that has caused me to have you know, pains for longer than, you know, 3 months. So to me, I thought I was having surgery. So now to the confirmation of my injury. So basically, the consultant told me that I have injured my ACL and my lateral meniscus. So the lateral meniscus is the outside of the knee. So obviously this is the knee. I think this is the outside of the lateral meniscus, and the meniscus is the cartilage that's in the middle of your knee that joins this and the thigh. And obviously it's got the little spongy bit, that's the meniscus. So yeah, obviously he said I've done that. So I'm thinking, wait, so I've injured my meniscus and I've torn my ACL. Like, I'm thinking, like, so I've got to have surgery then, innit? Like, everyone that I know who tears their ACL has surgery, you know? So I'm thinking, why don't I need surgery? Because ACL is a serious thing. And then he says to me that, you know, your knee, obviously the scan is showing this, but clinically, like from what I can see, your knee is fine. It's not swollen, it doesn't give way. So what you need is physiotherapy. So I'm like, I've got very mixed feelings about this, because I feel like maybe I do need physiotherapy. I've been working out most days on my knee, and there has been improvements. I can do things that I couldn't do before, and maybe I do need physiotherapy. I won't know until like a couple of months time. But do you know what? In a way, I kind of feel like I really wanted him to just say we're gonna have surgery. The doctor said to me like, okay, look, like I can repair the ACL, but it won't make no difference to the pain that I've got now. So what's the point of going through a major surgery when, you know, what's the point of going through a major surgery when it's not going to make any difference? I'm like, alright, fine. And then he said I can remove your meniscus, so you can actually remove the meniscus, the cushiony pad that's in your knee. But if you do that, obviously short term you have no pain, but then long term you get arthritis. So he's like, look, there's no point like risking getting arthritis like when I don't need to do anything on you. So basically what he said was that, you know, he's not gonna just release me. I'm still gonna be on the system. He said they're gonna get me a physiotherapist, and then he said that I need to also come back in 6 weeks and see what happens. And he also told me to get a second opinion, because obviously I wasn't really understanding, like how can I have pain for 7 months and then you told me like, oh yeah, you know, I don't need to do anything to you. It was very hard for me to take, because if I found out this in September when I did get injured, I'm pretty sure I would have had surgery. But because it's been 7 months, for some reason things have kind of healed up a bit, and so he feels like it's kind of healed up to a point where I don't need surgery. Now on a normal day this is absolutely fine, this is probably what I want, but I just want to play football, do you know what I mean? I just want to play football. Like I'm not a pro, I'm not trying to be a pro or anything like that. I just love the game, innit? I just want to play ball. Like I just want to play ball with my friends, with my teammates and that, and just get back to what I was doing, do you know what I mean? So in a way, maybe I need to just chill. Maybe I just need to calm down and just stop overthinking it, stop rushing, like stop rushing. So obviously I'm giving myself to this whole year to get to a decent state, you know. Even if it means I gotta wait to the end of the year before I can come back, fine, I'll do that. But it's just not what I was expecting, innit? And I just need to let it sink in. And then once everything sinks in, then, you know, I'll understand, you know, what I need to do. You know, if I go physio and I get better, that's fine. If I then go to if I do physio and I go back in 6 weeks and, you know, the situation is still the same, and if they say, alright, cool, we're gonna do surgery, So right now I'm in the balance. I don't think things have really changed. There's nothing major that's changed, you know. He just said I need to keep working on my knee, I need to do exercises, which I've been doing anyway. So maybe I've been working on myself so much to the point where I actually don't need to have surgery. Maybe that's the case, or maybe I'm just some sort of superhuman. But I don't know people who have torn ACLs and not had surgery. Like, maybe I need to look more into it. Maybe I need to do more reading, do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much the situation. Can't lie, I wasn't happy on the way home, because I felt like I've got to the last resort, and the last resort is the surgery. But if this is what he's telling me, then we'll see how it goes, you know. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it on this injury update. It's going to be a long road, but, you know, I'm never ever going to give up. I'm never going to give up. I'm going to keep going until I'm back on the pitch. And, you know, I can do little bits. I can play, I can do little rondos, I can run a bit, I can jog. I actually can on grass because it's soft. So I'm just going to keep working. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully, you know, I'll get back. And obviously I'll have more updates for you over the next 2 months, hopefully. You know, with these hospitals, they always say to you, oh, I'm going to call you, we're going to get this person to call you, that person to call you, but no one ever calls you. This is the problem that I have. with these people. They sit there and they say, oh, you know, someone's gonna call you, but they never call you, and they just use an excuse. Oh, it's not our department. Oh, it's a pandemic. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Like, nonsense, really. But we'll see what happens, innit? At the moment, I don't need surgery. But best believe if I don't hear anything, I'm gonna be definitely ringing down their line, innit? But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I've kind of spoken enough. And I hope that you give this video a like, share this video with anyone who is, you know, going through this kind of stuff or is interested in this, and yeah, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm out.